The Individual Manager in Agency Expert is accessed by clicking on the Individual Manager icon found on your toolbar. This is where individual prospects and clients are entered and tracked for client servicing and prospecting. You'll notice on the first tab there are a series of shaded fields. These fields are search fields. By keying in the proper information based on the field type, then clicking on the search button or striking the tab key, a search is created. Once the desired individual is selected, their information is displayed. The General Information screen allows for the tracking of the name, address, phone number, email address, and other personal information. The lead source is also tracked on this screen. This tells us where this client or prospect was found. The status of the individual is also tracked on this screen. Both the lead source field and the status field can be edited by the user. By clicking on the address button, additional addresses can be added for this individual. There's no limit to the number of addresses that can be tracked for any individual. The same stands for the email address button and for the home phone button. Clicking on either one of these buttons allows for additional information to be added, and again, there is no limit. From any tab of the Individual Manager, the policies and investments for that individual can be accessed. Once accessed, new policies and investments can be added, or previously entered policies and investments can be viewed. The second tab of the Individual Manager contains employee information, such as the employer, salary information, employment class information, and occupation data. On this screen you also have 4 user-defined phone numbers and 2 user-defined address blocks. The Relations and Advisors tab allows you to track related individuals to the primary, including spouses, children, brothers and sisters, and any other related individuals you wish to track. To add a related individual, simply click the Add button after you've entered in a last name, and a search will be performed. If the related individual is not found and selected, you can simply add the related individual at that time, and they will be linked to the primary. The User Fields tab allows the tracking of additional unique information that is not tracked on any other tab of the Individual Manager. Any field on this tab can be modified by simply clicking on the field label, keying in the new desired entry, then striking the tab key. The Attachments tab of the Individual Manager allows single-click access to policies, investments, notes, to-dos, tasks, any documents that have been sent, calls that have been made, emails sent or received, fax, and any images that have been scanned in and attached to the individual record. Once you have accessed or entered a new individual client or prospect, notes can be attached to their record. To do so, simply click on the note icon which is found on the toolbar. Once the note is displayed, by clicking the Add button and then keying in the note text, your note can be saved. By clicking in the response bullet, a to-do can be entered which will then be saved and found on the daily planner list for whomever this to-do is assigned to. You can also enter a reminder that will pop up to tell you that the to-do needs to be completed, as well as the time that you wish for the reminder to appear. Once your note is saved, it is automatically time and date stamped, and also information is given as to who entered the note. Notes can be emailed by simply clicking on the email button. This will pull up the Outlook interface and allow you to send an email of the note text to whomever you desire. Notes can also be printed by clicking on the print button.